I did a thing last year I'm proud of. I finally last year quit smoking cigarettes. That was the thing I did. Thank you. Thank you. And now when I quit, I smoked for like 20 some years. When I quit, I thought all my friends and family would be like, you guys support it. What I found out is your friends and family get real condescending about that shit when you finally quit. Right? Like I told them all, and they're like, oh, did you finally realize how bad it is for you? No, I knew the whole time. The whole time. Smoking fucking rules. Hell yeah. No, here's why I finally quit after all that time. The reason I finally quit is because the type of person you gotta hang out with when you go outside to smoke a cigarette finally changed way too much. Way too much. Because I smoked for 20 some years. You go out for all that time, for most of that time, you go out, you meet all sorts of people. All walks of life would be out there. You'd have amazing conversations. You'd learn shit about people. It was great. The last time I went outside to smoke a cigarette, I go out, there's only one other person out there. A weird old lady, that was it. Right, she's all scraggled, looking pretty fucked up. But I pull out my cigarette, I light up, and I think, we're here, let's have our smoker chat. So I take a drag, and I say, so what's up? And that lady looked back at me, and she took a drag. And then she said, Joe Biden's working with the aliens to make us all trans. And I said, thank you so much, thank you. Best of luck with that shit. And I backed the fuck up. And I left. I had 4 more cigarettes in the pack, I threw them all away. I'm like, I think I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd, done. I quit cold turkey, I'm proud of that too. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm also proud that I never did the vape thing. I never did the vape thing. If you vape, I'm not here to yuck your yum, have fun with it. Enjoy your vape. But I grew up in the 90s and I don't want to vape because to me, vaping will never look as cool as smoking cigarettes. It's just not gonna. My grandpa's up there ready to light up. He's in support of this. And some of you aren't on board with this, but I can give you examples. I can give you examples of why smoking will always be cooler. Number 1, accessories. Accessories. If you smoke cigarettes, and you do it seriously, at some point, you are gonna buy a Zippo lighter. That shit's cool. It's made of metal. Put real gas in that shit. You start learning tricks. You're just sitting around like, snap, 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 snap. You're like snapping your fingers. Shit lights up. Someone else needs a light, you snap that shit open, snap your fingers and light their cigarette. You look like Don fucking Draper. Yeah. People see you with a Zippo lighter, like, damn, this guy takes getting cancer seriously. Hell yeah. What's the same thing with vaping? The same thing with vaping. If someone needs juice with a vape, they're like, oh no, my vape is out of juice. Do you have a USB cord? To charge my vape? Oh no, that's USB-C. I need USB-A to charge my vape. Here's another example. Quentin Tarantino movies. Right? Quentin Tarantino now sets all of his movies way in the past, so everyone in them can just keep ripping darts like old school. Just real smoking cigarettes. That's how cool Quentin Tarantino thinks cigarettes are. He's gonna put all his movies 50 fucking years ago so we can all keep smoking. Like, you're never gonna see Samuel L. Jackson in a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like, coolest guy in the world. Black suit, white shirt, black tie with his gang. He's like, okay, we're gonna go steal all these fucking diamonds. Right after, I get a big rip of this Bugaboo Berry Blast Breeze. So I quit smoking cigarettes, but I do live with someone who smokes. I live with someone who smokes. My wife, she is a smoker, but not nicotine though. My wife is a pothead, big time pothead, big time. Yeah, we can talk about her because she's at home with her mom right now. We can say whatever we want. And I always say though, if you're gonna get a drug person for the house, marijuana is the one to get, right? Right, because sometimes my friends will be like, hey, I was thinking about getting a drug person for my house. I was going to get a meth person. I say, oh no, that's a lot of responsibility, no. You don't want to start with that. They'll be like chewing on stuff. They'll be barking all night. You got to have a big crate to put them in if you're going to leave. No, you want a pothead because a pothead is like an old tabby cat that always puts double stuffed Oreos on the grocery list. It's way better. And sometimes people will they come up to me after a show and they're like, well, my significant other enjoys marijuana. I don't know if they're a pothead though. There's a test you can give them. Here's the test. You just go to them and lie about something stupid and see how far they'll go with it because they're too fucking stoned to fight it. Right? Like my wife, well, here's an example. My wife, she likes to sit in our dining room, look out the window. We have a bird feeder out there. She'll do her long rips, look at the birds. So one day she's looking at the birds, getting high, and I come in, and the bird comes in. She doesn't know this kind of bird. She says, honey, do you know what kind of bird that is? And I say, yes, honey, of course I do. That is the purple-titted rim jobber. And my wife says, oh, I like those. Purple-titted rim jobbers are pretty. They're really pretty.